Hi everybody, Adam here. Today we're taking a look at dusting and looking at a new product that I got to try out for dusting our Lego. And this is a problem that everybody faces. Typically, my weapons of choice against dust on Lego are brushes. Do a lot of brushing to remove the dust, and I'm sure this is what most people do for the bulk of their dusting. Effective, but time-consuming and difficult to get into some of the gaps and some of the small little areas that the dust can reside in. So what I'm trying out today is this product called TICARVE. It's a dust cleaning gel, and we're going to try it out and see how it works. It's got some warnings on it. Keep away from children, don't eat it, keep away from direct sunlight, and keep it in a dry place. I guess good things to live by. I didn't realize that people would consider eating this, but I guess it's something they've got to put on there to be careful. You never know what people might do. But so if we open this up, it's basically a goop, kind of like slime that you maybe had growing up. And let's see here. So if we pull this out, very much like slime. So, it leaves a residue on your fingers. I would clean them off after using this, but nothing too bad. So let's try it out on the bus we've got here first. You can see here it's got the pattern from the studs on the top, but it doesn't seem to be leaving any major residue, and it is cleaning off that dust that was on there. I don't know how I would feel about running this over stickers. Probably would be okay, but I imagine, like we'll see here in a second, I imagine this is leaving a bit of a film that you may want to just kind of gently wipe off afterwards. But, not bad. It's definitely getting rid of the dust that you could see on here before. Oops. But it's definitely hard to control the goop. It likes to ooze out. But happy enough there. Let's see what it looks like on the diner sidewalk we've got here. This is a good candidate for testing it out. And so you can see that it's cleaning up that dust really well, but it's so goopy. You can try getting a little bit more back here. That's really effective in picking up that dust. That was quite dusty before, and it's gone really quickly. Let's try it on the Speed Champions here. Just try it on the windshield area and the front bumper here. So, really effective. It's getting rid of that dust really quickly. Like I said, the only thing that really concerns me about it is just I'm gonna have to go and look afterwards and see what kind, like if there's any sort of film left on things that I'm gonna need to clean off. It doesn't seem to be having any negative impact on the stickers there, which is good. but definitely very effective. It's picking up that dust super quickly, and it's hard, like when you're going and you're using the brushes, it can be hard to get into some of these gaps when there's the studs pointing out, or when you've got multiple pieces coming into to sort of tight corners. So this is definitely very effective for that. That's quite nice overall. That was quite dusty to begin with, and is looking quite nice now. So, I mean, overall, pretty happy with it. I think the test now is going to be to see film-wise, did this leave a film on top of the Lego that needs to be wiped off? Let's see, we get it back into the container. Super stringy and goopy, which is kind of annoying, but I mean, you can go wash that all off. I don't know how long it is good for. It seems like you'd be able to use it for quite a while if you kept it, out of the sunlight and in a dry place so that it maintained its consistency. It seems like you could use it for quite a while. But I'm just going to get cleaned up, and then we can take a closer look at whether there's any film left on the Lego itself. So now to take a closer look at whether there was any residue left. There was definitely a lot of residue on my hand. I assume that over time, this was just a fresh container. I assume that over time it probably dries a little bit and doesn't leave as much on your hands. And even then it was not much, just a little bit of goop here and there. But feeling around on the Lego itself, no real residue anywhere. And like I said, quite happy with the job that it did with removing that dust. There was quite a bit of dust on this car and on the bus, and it removed it far faster and probably to a far higher degree than brushing alone would normally do. And you can kind of see on the windows, not really any residue left on the windows. That would be a good spot to kind of catch it if there was any. So, overall, pretty happy with this. I think I'm going to incorporate it more into my Lego dusting, and we'll see kind of over time whether there's any quirks that pop up with it. But from my initial tests here, I would definitely recommend trying this and seeing how it works for you, and if there's any spots where you find it doesn't work well, or any sort of quirks or gotchas that pop up. But definitely worth trying, I think, as we all find dusting to be a tedious task, and one that we're always kind of looking to improve on. And this definitely has some good potential. So this was our review of the TICARVE Dust Cleaning Gel. As I said, definitely worth checking it out and starting to incorporate it into your Lego dusting. If you've got other products that you use or tools that you use for dusting, please mention them in the comments below. I'd be interested to try out other things that people are using. And if you try out TICARVE, let me know as well. I'd be interested to hear how it works for you. Hopefully this will be another way to optimize our Lego cleaning process. Thank you very much for joining us. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please make sure to do so that you don't miss out on any of our upcoming videos. And we will see you again soon. Thanks. Bye.